Welcome back to Legislation Daily. Let's dive into Code D, an identification of body samples. The legislation relating to identification by body samples and impressions are contained in Code D of PACE. The analysis of intimate and non-intimate samples may provide essential evidence in showing or refuting a person's involvement in an offence. When using DNA samples to prove identification, the prosecution will have to give evidence of both the probability of a match happening by chance and the likelihood that the person responsible was in fact the defendant. It will be for the prosecution to produce other evidence to the court which reduces the chance of the DNA sample belonging to someone other than the defendant. Section 62 of PACE provides that an intimate sample may only be taken from a person in police detention if an inspector or above has reasonable grounds for suspecting the person's involvement in a recordable offence and reasonable grounds for believing that the sample would tend to confirm or disprove that involvement and, as a result, gives authorization for the intimate sample to be taken. But the inspector's authorization is not enough on its own. You must also obtain the suspect's written consent. If a suspect is not in detention, a request will need to be made for them to attend a police station to have an intimate sample taken. Usually the person will be given 7 days to attend in response to the requirement. If they don't comply, then you'll be able to arrest and detain them. Under paragraph 6.3, they must be informed of the reason why the sample is required, including the nature of the suspected offence, and that authorization has been given along with the relevant legislation. In summary, consent must always be in writing from the suspect, but authorization can be oral from the inspector. It is essential to only take intimate samples with the correct authorization and consent. To do otherwise might amount to an assault or raise a claim of degrading treatment under Article 3 of the European Convention on Human Rights. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel.